All right, let's get right into it. If you've ever tried to learn Python and just got, well, stuck, or if you're a total beginner looking for a clear path forward, you're in exactly the right place. This is your no-fluff, step-by-step roadmap for learning Python in 2026, from that very first line of code all the way to landing a job. So let's build your future. Sound familiar? You know, jumping from one YouTube tutorial to the next, feeling like you're learning something but you never actually build anything real? That's what we call tutorial hell. And honestly, it's the #1 reason most people just give up. But that is not going to be your story.
Because the reward for pushing through all that? It's huge. Right now, Python isn't just a popular programming language. It's the most popular language on the planet. This isn't some niche skill. It's the engine running AI, data science, web apps, you name it. Learning Python isn't just a hobby. It's a seriously future-proof career move.
And yeah, it's a well-rewarded one. The average salary for a Python developer in the US? A very, very nice $105,000. We're talking about a life-changing skill that really pays off.
And get this, you're not going on this journey alone. You're joining a massive global community of over 8.2 million developers. That means for literally any question you have, any bug you hit, somebody's already been there, solved it, and posted the answer online. The support system is just incredible.
Okay, so with all the programming languages out there, what makes Python the undisputed champion for beginners in 2026? Let's break it down.
Just look at this. Seriously. To print a simple hello world in a language like Java, you need all this stuff, all this complicated code and syntax you don't understand yet. And in Python, it's one simple, readable line. That right there, that's Python's superpower. It's just plain simple.
And it's not just about one line of code. Look at how it stacks up. 5 stars for being easy for beginners, 5 stars for the job market, and a perfect 5 stars for its use in the hottest fields today, AI and data science. No other language even comes close to hitting that perfect score for someone just starting out.
So let's just sum it up. It's easy to read, has a giant community to help you, it's powering the entire AI revolution, it offers high-paying remote jobs, and you can use it for just about anything. It is, without a doubt, one of the smartest career moves you can make today. Period.
All right, now for the part you came here for. Forget that confusing mess of random videos. This is your clear, step-by-step plan to get you from absolute zero to completely job-ready.
We're not just going to throw a list of topics at you. No, think of this roadmap as your personal GPS. It has a clear destination, it has all the routes planned out, and it has specific checkpoints to make sure you never, ever get lost along the way.
So here's the whole journey laid out. First, we set up your computer and nail down the absolute basics. Then we move on to making your code smart with control flow and functions. After that, we learn how to handle all kinds of data. In step 4, you start structuring your code like a pro with something called OOP. Then, the fun part, using powerful libraries and APIs to work with real-world data. And finally, in step 6, you specialize and get ready to land that job. It's the full package.
So, in your first month, it's all about building that foundation. You'll learn how to store information, how to make decisions in your code, and the goal? To build your very first real project, a number-guessing game. This is the point where it stops feeling like theory and starts feeling like actual programming.
Then, in month 2, you level up. Big time. You'll master how to organize data and structure your code like a professional using object-oriented programming, which is really just a fancy way of modeling real-world things in your code. By the end of this phase, you'll be building practical apps, like a contact book, that can actually save and load information.
And this is where it gets incredibly cool. You'll start tapping into Python's giant ecosystem of tools, pulling live data from the internet using APIs, think of them as messengers that let different apps talk to each other, and you'll start building real portfolio projects in whatever field you're passionate about, whether it's AI, web development, or data science. Now, knowing the path is one thing. Actually staying on it is something else entirely. So let's talk about the common traps that cause 90% of beginners to quit, and more importantly, how you're going to breeze right past them.
Here they are, the big 5. Watching tutorials without actually coding. Panicking at error messages instead of learning from them. Trying to memorize code instead of understanding the logic behind it. Not building a portfolio, and trying to do it all by yourself. If you can just avoid these 5 mistakes, I promise you, you are already ahead of 80% of the competition out there.
Okay, so you've built the skills, you've avoided the pitfalls. How do you turn all that hard work into an actual paying career?
This is the big one, isn't it? If you didn't go to a fancy university for computer science, is that door to a tech career just closed? Let me be perfectly clear. The answer is a resounding no. In 2026, what you can do is so much more important than a piece of paper. Your portfolio of projects on a site like GitHub, that's your new resume. It is undeniable proof of your skills, and for a lot of companies, it matters way more than a diploma. So what's the secret to actually getting there? It's not about cramming for 8 hours on a Saturday. It's about being consistent. 30 minutes of focused coding every single day is infinitely more powerful than one frantic, long session on a Sunday. It's the small, daily progress that builds a career.
Look, this isn't about being a genius. It's not about having some magical, innate coding talent. The people who succeed, the ones who actually land these amazing jobs, are simply the ones who show up day after day and work through the moments when it feels tough. And that can absolutely be you. Your journey doesn't start tomorrow or next week. It starts right now, with this one simple line of code. Go on, open up any online code editor, type this in, and hit run. Congratulations, you just took your first step. You're officially a Python developer.